Guys, depredator system is one of the ways of keeping, rearing birds, which is good. But some people have always come out saying that it is not good at all. That no way you can tell that this bird is a good layer and this one is a bad layer. That because birds are very many, that no way you can tell. But I want to assure you in this video that it is very possible. Everyone should be able to tell that this bird is a good layer or a bad layer. So guys, this system is very good. I encourage you to use this system because the moment you construct a poultry house like this, it means that you are done. What is remaining is to bring your chicks and you start. So guys, this method is very simple. So you find a person has very many birds in this poultry house you're seeing, but is asking himself or herself, how should I remove those birds which are taking my feeds and they don't, they are unproductive, they don't lay? How should I pick them? So by the end of this video, guys, you will be able to enter into a poultry house or a coop and you tell that this bird is a good layer or a bad layer. So guys, let us start with combs and wattles. How can you tell that the bird is a poor layer or a good layer using the combs and wattles? So the combs of that bird, which is a good layer, they are growthy. And then when it comes to those ones of a bad layer, they are very dry. So guys, this thing you're seeing, it is called a chick protector. And these days I don't have chicks. So, I told you that I use this thing whereby I use it to cover my chicks and just protect them from predators and the dangerous birds like kites and eagles. So, but now at this time, guys, it has helped me to isolate the poor layers which don't lay. And then you see them are being isolated in this thing. So, we are talking about the wattles and combs. So, guys, try to see this hen of mine you're seeing. If you try to see the wattle and the comb, you will see that they are not growthy. So these wattles you're seeing, they are dry. So guys, are you seeing? So it is very dry, not growthy. But the moment we get that one of a good layer, for example, like this one, guys, try to see. The wattle is growthy. It is not dry at all. It is not dry, guys. So, but if you see this one, so you try to see, this one is very dry. So this is the method I have always used to tell that this layer is a good one and this one is the bad one. So now let us come to another one, which is the combs. If you try to look at them, they are very large. And when it comes to that one of a poor layer, they are very small. So guys, if we try to see all these ones, so for example, you see this. Guys, do you see? You see the comb. It is very big. But when it comes to this one, you see, it is very small. So guys, this system you're seeing, it is very good. That's why I'm saying that by the end of this video, you will be able to tell that this is a poor layer or this is a good layer. So guys, now let us come to another thing about combs and wattles. So if you look at the combs and wattles of the good layers, they are very bright and red. So guys, if you try to see, guys, this is a good layer. Why? You see the comb? It is very bright and red. But guys, when it comes to a poor layer, if somebody tells you that this is a poor layer, immediately have a look at the combs and wattles. So now guys, you see. Do you see the wattles? Do you see the wattles? Do you see the comb? So when it comes to a bad layer, it has the combs and wattles which are, scaly. So you see? They are scaly and at the same time, they are pale. So guys, if you try to see this comb, it is pale. Guys, when you have a look at a bird, you should be able to tell that this is a good layer or this is a bad layer. So now guys, let us come to another thing called worms and wattles of a good layer. They are very warm. But when it comes to the combs and wattles of a bad layer, they are cold. The moment you see this bird of mine, you see the combs and wattles. So they are cold. But a good layer like this, I think you're seeing the wattle, which is red. It is warm. So guys, this is how you can tell that a layer is good or it is bad. So now let us talk about, now we are done with combs and wattles. Let us strictly go to what we call vent. So guys, when you look at the vent of the bird, please be able to tell that this is a good layer or a bad layer. How can you tell? So the vent of a good layer, it is ever large. It is larger than that one of a poor layer. So let us now come to another thing called oval. So when we talk about oval, it means that the vent of that one of a good layer, it should be oval in shape. So something oval is like this. In other words, oval is in the shape of that of an egg. So it resembles an egg, the shape which is like this, oval. But when it comes to that one of a poor layer, it is round. So it is round, not oval. So then another thing, guys, on the vent, remember now we are comparing the vents. So when you look at the vent of a good layer, it is moist. It contains some fluids. When you look at it, it has some fluids in form of water. So, but when it comes to a poor layer, sincerely speaking, it is very, very, very dry. You can't find there any, it is dry. But that one of a good layer, it is generally moist. So the criteria you can use, the knowledge, how you can tell somebody, how you can help your neighbors, how you can help your friends, how you can, try to prevent all the expenses you are using to buy feeds, and then you find that you are not collecting eggs have reduced, and you can't tell that this hen cannot lay, and you find that you are making losses. So now guys, from there, let us strictly go to another thing called the abdomen. So the abdomen of the good layer is generally, it is enlarged. But when it comes to that one of a poor layer, it is totally contracted. So another thing, the abdomen of a good layer, it is soft. But when it comes to that one of a poor layer, the abdomen, it is very hard. I have here my poor layer. So when the abdomen is very hard. So that is how also this method of when it comes to the abdomen, it has also helped me to pick some of the birds which are poor when it comes to laying. So now from there, guys, let us come to the skin. Still, the skin can help you to tell that the bird is a good layer or not. So this good layer of mine you're seeing, the skin of a good layer, it is generally thin. But when it comes to that one of a poor layer, it is very big. So it is thick. So this one is not thick. So guys, if you try to see it, it is not. So you see? But when it comes to this one, so guys, do you see? So this one is thick. So that's how a skin can help you still to determine the hen, which is generally not a good layer. So now guys, let us come to eyes. You can also use eyes to tell that this is a good layer or not. So when it comes to eyes, the eyes of a good layer, they are bright, ever bright. But when it comes to those ones of a poor layer, they are dull. Actually, they are yellow. So you find that they are yellow in color. So another thing, the eyes of a good layer are very, they are very active, they are very keen and lively almost all the time. But when it comes to those ones of a poor layer, they are totally dull. So guys, when it comes to eyes, also have helped me to always isolate all these things you're seeing, all these bad layers you're seeing. Just stop them from taking my food, from taking my feeds, which I use my money to buy. At the end of the day, find that they don't give me eggs. So I try to ignore and isolate them. So I can sell them and get money. I can enjoy them. So guys, now let us talk to pubic bones. This is a good layer of mine. So when you want to know that this is a good layer, 3 or 4 fingers can fit in these pubic bones you're seeing. Are you seeing? So they can fit there. So these 3, the moment you use 3 like this, so for example now you see that they are there 3. So if you use 4 and they don't fit there, yes, and then you use 3 and then you find that they can fit there, it means that that is a good layer. But guys, when it comes to a poor layer, only 1 or 2, so you find that only 2 fingers can fit. So immediately you can tell that that is a poor layer. Then another thing, guys, we can talk about maybe feathers. So the feathers of a good layer, like this one, do you see? They are totally in a good condition. I think them, they are in good condition to the extent that they can attract a cock. So guys, being in a good condition, they can attract a cock. So I think them, so they are in good condition. So when a cock is attracted by a hen, it means that is a good layer. Why? A cock can never be attracted by the feathers of that one of a poor layer. They are soiled, they are dirty, they are what? So a cock can't be attracted. So another thing, the feathers of a good layer, they are ever smooth. So, but when it comes to that one of a poor layer, they are soiled, they are broken and rough. So you find that generally they are showing you that it is a poor layer. So guys, I'm very sure that whoever watches this video will be able to tell that this is a good layer or not. And guys, please try to share it. Try to share with your friends who have birds like these ones of mine. I think you're seeing them, guys. Try to share them with them so that they can at least get this message just to use. So guys, still don't forget to watch all my previous videos. So guys, till next time, we meet in the next upload very soon. Bye bye.